Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through the map settings for the Roborock Saros Z70. If you're interested in the Z70, it's linked in the video description. First things first, top right hand corner, we have three icons. We're going to select the middle icon. It's a pencil and a piece of paper. That's a map. That brings up two tabs, edit map or map details. Looking at map details, we have 2D and 3D viewing options. We can rotate the map, and then we can choose certain icons to view or display on or off of our map. Then we can go to the Edit Map tab. We have more options here. We can pick and choose our map, so we can select Map 1, and that'll take us to a couple more settings we'll look at here in just a minute. Right-hand side, we have our Quick Mapping option, so we can create a new map. We can back up, restore, or delete our map. Then we have no-go zones, so we can learn more about those, and we can set up no-go zones, which is great. So we can add invisible walls or our squares here. So choose which one you want. Add it, you're all set, drag and drop. You can have multiples of each. Then we can edit our rooms. So you can merge, divide, name, or remove rooms if it added an extra room. Then we can edit furniture. So if you want to add furniture to your map, you can do that right here. So maybe you want to add like a pet bed or something. You get the idea. So you can build it out just for your own preferences. You can learn more about the furniture setting here. Hitting that question mark in the top right-hand corner. I don't know why we got that line on there. Maybe we already added something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, looks like I don't know what that was. But anyways, now we're back in there without that massive line. But drag and drop any furniture on the map and build it out till your heart's content. Then we have Edit Surface. So we can adjust floor types here. Tile, floor, floor, default, and again, horizontal or vertical for the floor. So you can adjust those settings and fine tune it. We can add carpet if it missed some carpet. And then we can add thresholds. So you can identify those and build those out on your map. Again, just drag and drop. Very easy. And then we have our storage zone. So we can add a shoe storage zone. So when it's sorting items, the arm will put the shoes in the storage zone. So more updates on the way for that in the future, so keep an eye on that. But we can select next. And then we can add the storage box that's included when it's sorting items. We can add those on our map. So pick and choose. Do you have a spot where you like to leave your shoes? Just put that on the map wherever you want it. And then we can also add the storage box right in another area. So very cool that we can build that out on the map for our Z70 to take advantage of that robotic arm. Back on the screen, we're going to hit map 1, and this is going to take us to manage maps. So now we're going to open that up where we can toggle on or off map saving, home layout if you have single or multi-level home, how you wanted to choose between the different maps, smart recognition or manual selection every time. We'll go back here. We can manage our maps. I believe it's 4 maps at a time. You can create a new one down there at the bottom. Also, I want to show you another way to get to that top right-hand corner settings gear icon, and then scroll down until you see the Manage Maps option. That takes you there as well. So very detailed and highly customizable map. What's different from other Roborock models is the arm, the robotic arm in this one, where we have the option to basically place shoes somewhere on the map, as well as the included storage container. We can mark those on our map.